Hey guys, so today I got a package. I'm not going to show my address, this is just the customs information. I got a package today in the mail and I wanted to unbag it, unbox it. I have already cut it open so that I didn't have to faff around with that. You already know what it is by the title. It's the Saharan Lush Palettes Volume 1 and 2, but these are not the genuine ones from Juvias. These are both from eBay. They were about £7.50 each. I saw that they were making them by looking on DHgate, but they had them on there for about $14.50 each, and I was like, I know that they're not going to be worth that. They're not going to be selling them at that price in 3 or 4 weeks time. They're going to bring down the price drastically, and they only had one seller on DHgate, so I was just kind of like, no, I'm not going to give you like $14 for just one. That's just ridiculous. That's like $28, almost $29 for two of them. That's just ridiculous. So I went onto eBay, somebody was selling them on there, so I decided to get it there instead. So they've come today and they came in about a week and a half, which is amazing. I did not expect it to be so quick. I thought it was going to take about the usual month and a half to 2 months, but these came in a week and a half. As you saw, they came in all of this bubble wrap. I did ask them to please wrap it well so that they don't break, and the person was like, sure, no problem, I'll wrap it well for you. So when I saw that it was wrapped in this, I was so happy. And it looks like inside it's wrapped again with another set of bubble wrap, so that really helps. So this is the first one. The first thing that I can tell, this might just be an isolated incident situation, whatever, but if you can see, it's like it's green and then it starts to go red. It's like the red has kind of folded over, so this hasn't been measured up properly or something along those lines. And you can see here at the top as well, it's like it's green here and then it goes to red how it's supposed to be. So it's probably just mismeasured, but whatever, that is what it is. It's a small discrepancy. And this is the palette itself. It looks very, very similar to the genuine palette in regards to color, but I do believe that this one here and this one here are supposed to be shimmers, and they don't look like they are shimmery at all. They smell very chemically. They smell like how fake makeup always smells. I think there's only ever been a couple of palettes that I've ever received from DHgate, AliExpress, eBay that smell nice, decent, but this one, it just smells like every other palette that I get from DHgate or eBay or AliExpress. Now this is supposed to be a blush palette. The colours are they're not your typical blush colours, and that's even when I was looking at the genuine one online. I just found that the colours are not what you would typically get in a blush palette, but then it's a black owned company. They're going to be catering for black skin as opposed to fairer skin, so the colours that are required for deeper skin tones is going to be a lot different than what you would typically get or think you would get in a regular blush palette. So I am fully aware of that, but it does kind of look similar to the genuine one, aside from the fact that those two are not shimmers. So I'm going to swatch them, and we're going to start at the top. So this one here is supposed to be a shimmer. This one is called Zara. It literally does not show up. Like literally does not show up. The next one is Neo. Yeah, Neo. That's cool, I like that. The next one is Lila or Lila. The next one is Zane. See, I would use that on my lids. The next one is Toby. And the last one is Abby. That one's very, very patchy. So that's all 6. The top one you can barely see. You can probably see like a small bit of shimmer, but those are the shades there, the palette, and that's the Saharan Blush Volume 1. This is what the Saharan Blush Volume 2 box looks like, and the inside, again, it comes with a little bit more bubble wrap, which I'm happy for, and this is what the inside looks like. Now, this is what I would typically expect from a blush palette, aside from this orange orange here. All the rest of the colours I would definitely anticipate for a blush palette. I mean, even this one here, this Zoba one, in the camera it looks kind of grey, but in front of me it kind of looks like a dusty pink. So I'm gonna swatch and I think this one and this one were supposed to be shimmers from what I remember, these two, but they're not shimmery. So the top one is called Yara. That's quite pretty. The next one is Sola. The orange one is called Tau. This next one here is called B. The next one is called Zoba. And that just looks white in the camera, but it is actually quite a faint baby pink. And the last one is called Lena. And that's more my kind of shade. Out of all 12 shades that we've swatched, that last one is definitely more of my kind of shade. Now overall, I have to be honest, they're not pigmented, or you know, they're very patchy. They're kind of chalky, and as they're fake anyway, I can't really recommend that you get any of them because we don't know what's inside them. If you wanted to get it because you know they are because of the packaging or anything of that sort, then that's completely down to you. Like, I can never tell you what to do, but I can just tell you that I don't recommend it, and I will probably advise that you stick to the genuine palettes, but it's completely down to yourself. As you know, because of YouTube policy, I can't leave the links to any of the fakes down below. I can't do that, so I would advise that go out and have a look for them yourself. As I said, I did find them on eBay for about £7.50 each or something along those lines, and it did come within a week and a half. I will probably try them on my face before writing it off completely, but as I said, I can't recommend a fake. But those were the Saharan blush palettes volumes 1 and 2. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.